Let's get something straight. The HK USP 45 is not here to win any popularity contest. It's big, it's bulky, and to some people, it's just plain outdated. But here's the question. Does that make it overkill, or is it overbuilt brilliance? To answer that, we've got to dive into what this gun was designed to be, what it's become, and why it still has this undeniable presence decades later. To really understand the HK USP 45, you have to go back to the early 1990s. Heckler & Co. designed this platform as their entry into the American law enforcement and civilian markets. The USP, short for Universal Self-Loading Pistol, was their attempt to build a gun that could do it all, for any user in any situation. And the 45 ACP version? That was HK saying, let's make a gun for people who aren't just interested in stopping power, they're obsessed with it. It was introduced in 1995, and here's what made it special. HK designed the USP 45 with the recoil reduction system used in their legendary Mark 23, a gun developed for US Special Operations Command. That recoil system isn't just there to look cool, it actually reduces felt recoil, making it a surprisingly controllable 45, and that's not even the best part. The USP was one of the first pistols to pass NATO's strict durability and reliability testing. This thing is built to outlast you, your grandkids, and maybe even the heat death of the universe. And that's where the brilliance versus overkill debate starts. Is it overbuilt for the average shooter? Sure, it's not modular, it's not optics ready, and it's definitely not lightweight, but when you shoot it, it's like stepping into a time when guns weren't just tools, they were engineering marvels designed to handle anything you could pretty much throw at them. The recoil impulse is mechanical and deliberate. You feel every part of the gun doing its job. It's not soft, it's not polished, but it's effective. This is a gun you shoot for the experience, not just the result. And that recoil system from the Mark 23, it makes a noticeable difference. It's not magic, but it's damn impressive for a gun designed almost 30 years ago. Now, let's be real. The USP isn't keeping up with modern trends. Back in the day, a hammer-fired pistol with a decocker was considered cutting edge. But today, people want red dot compatibility, accessory rails, and modular grips. The USP doesn't have any of that. It's like, this is what you get, bro. I'm still him though. And honestly, I respect that. Watching this video, a word from our sponsor. Have you ever thought about making a living in the firearms industry? If you enjoy gun repair, ballistics, and learning about firearms, Sonoran Desert Institute's online courses might just be a good fit for you. To find out more, visit sdi.edu or call 480-999-4767 today. All the ammo used in this video was brought to you by Nosler, maker of the most innovative, most accurate, and most effective bullets and ammunition in the industry. The beauty of the HK USP 45 isn't its features. It's in its presence. It's the way it feels when you hold it, the way it shoots, and the way it seems to say, I don't care what's new. I've been doing this shit for decades. It's not for everyone, but for those of us who get it, the USP is for some reason very special to us. Now, here's where the brilliance versus overkill debate really hits. Some people pick it up and think, this gun is terrible. It's outdated and irrelevant. And you know what? They're not entirely wrong. Objectively, the HK USP is limited. But for people like me, people it speaks to, it doesn't matter. This gun isn't about logic or reason, it's about feel. And not because it's the most beautiful gun in the world, but because it has presence. Like a tank rolling down a city street, it doesn't blend in, it stands out. So, what's the verdict? Is the HK USP 45 overbuilt brilliance or just overkill? Honestly, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want the latest and greatest, this probably isn't your gun. But if you want a pistol that feels like it's gonna be a part of history someday, something deliberate, something unapologetic, and just a little bit iconic, then yeah, it's brilliance. And that's why I love it. Now, I've been talking about the HK USP 45, a gun that stands out because it's unapologetically itself. And while we're on the topic of making a statement, let me tell you about something I've got going on that helps you do just that. Right now, my Black Friday sale is live at shop.mrcolionnoir.com, and everything is 20% off when you use the code RIGHTTOBEAR at checkout. That includes my Defend America collection, which is more than just apparel, it's a declaration. Featuring the AR-15 front and center, these designs celebrate the freedom and self-reliance that makes this country great. From hoodies to hats to drinkware, it's a way to proudly show what you believe in. If you prefer something a bit more low-key, check out the Right to Bear Arms collection. These designs are subtle but bold. The kind of gear that sparks curiosity and meaningful conversations without being in your face. And for those of you who want to take their range session to the next level, I've got the AKT1 Blackouts, my favorite wireless Bluetooth in-ear hearing protection that combines precision and comfort with features like noise reduction, 6-time hearing enhancement, and sweat-proof durability. And because they have the Bluetooth, you can listen to your music and take phone calls while you're shooting. So whether you're on the range or on the move, you can use these things. So hit the link in the description section and stock up and save 20% while you still can. Just don't forget to use the code RIGHTTOBEAR at checkout to lock in your discount. These deals won't be around for long, so don't miss out. Whether you're upgrading your gear or looking for the perfect gift for the freedom lover in your life, now is the time to make it happen. And with that, what is your take on the HK USP 45? Is it timeless brilliance, or has time left it behind? Let's talk in the comments. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you, and we're all fighting this culture war together. Now, you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together, we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.